Welcome back, everyone. Today we are in the Giants editor, and I am Jewel, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. As you can see, this is my map, Jewel's Peaceful Valley, and I'm working on it. There's houses and a doctor's office, hospital, fire department, all kind of things, gas station. If you haven't seen all this, you can look back in my playlist and find a video for each building that I put in. And like the gas station, there's a video tutorial on how to get it to work as a gas station. And then there's a tutorial about the place where you buy the vehicles, um, how to do that, and the workshop, how to do that, and so on. So check out my playlist, and you can look at all kind of tutorials on teaching you how to work in the Giants editor. So we're going to get started today on this. This is a fire department, and this is one, but I need another one, and I'm going to put one way off over here. So we've highlighted this one, as you can see here, and I just highlighted the main group of the fire department. Make sure you get it all, not down here, but up here at the top. The main group, main transform group, that's what that's called. And then we're going to hit Control D as in dog, and then it's going to duplicate and make another one. And now we're going to take and go across the map. It takes a second because I don't want to. I would click over there, but when I've got it clicked on the highlighted on that, I don't want to click on anything. Um, I want to make sure I get over there. So let's see where we gonna go and put it. I don't know. I hadn't decided. Probably should have decided, but let me think for a minute. All right, here we haven't finished the roads or anything like that. We're working as we go. This is a bowling alley, and that's another gas station. And we still got to fix the road on all the different sides. So what we could do is put the fire department over this way, and I was thinking that we'll take one of these water tower things and put behind the fire department and use it and make it a place to get water. And we may put the other one on that one, or excuse me, put a smaller little water tank or something over there. We'll see. But what I'm thinking is maybe by the water, but let me think about it. I don't know. This is pretty flat. I might put a field here. Let me think. I'm trying to make sure I save room for good spots for the fields as well. And I think I could probably have a decent spot there. So we might switch it up a bit. Let me see. We're going to probably have a road come over this. If not, we'll see. I don't know. We can always change things up as we go, whatever looks the best. Let me see. So, what does this look like? Okay, we're on a hill here. We got a bunch of hills here. And we'd be right next to a bridge. Let me see. Let me back out of the view so I can look a little better. So there's that one. We want this one way over here somewhere. Maybe we should put it closer to the back side over here. I don't know. I want the tower to be kind of close. Well, we don't want it that close because we're going to have water there. Maybe we should put it further since it's not going to be no water place. Well, we could add more water places. I mean, really. This is the, what is this? That bio place? Yeah. This is that. Maybe we'll put it over here. That way we got water way far to this corner of the map. Alright, let's put the fire department not far from here. Now we haven't made any roads to this area or whatever, so we will be doing that. Alright. Now I gotta decide how I want the fire department? Do I want it up? Do I want it lower? How do I want it? And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do my road. So I'm probably gonna have a road. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna go perfectly straight here because I don't. It'll just be too straight. Um, but I might. We may have a turn somewhere else. We need to have a little bit of variety with the road. We don't want it to be too straight and too square everywhere. I like square. I wanted a good shot across the map faster because I like to get across the map. I don't really like to drive, and so far this is a 4X map. So let's put the fire department over here. We'll worry about the road later. I'm pretty much will be able to get a road either which way we want. We have several roads to it. So let's come back down and put it over here near this. Perhaps over here. And I think we can lift this up. We'll lift this up to this level. But before I do, I'm going to go on and bring it over. I already have it highlighted. I'm going to hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, and that puts it down, okay? Now in this case, it put it lower. Well, it didn't put it lower, it put it right to that point. So that you can see it put it on that. But we'll have to adjust it in a minute. But what I'm going to do is leave this level here. I don't mind it having natural heel, and I'm going to grab right here and replace the ground. So put it on replace with the left mouse button, hover over this little spot where this is the level I want to grab, hit Control R as in Richard, and now as long as I have it on replace, you can see this number changed because it grabbed that number. We can turn it off and back out of the screen a little bit, and we can put it on the square brush if you want, whatever you want to do. Turn it back on, and now I'm going to try to stay right up over here by this and keep that slope there, okay, and I'm going to bring it all up to here. There's some places that need a flat area, and then you can do other places where you don't have to. And I'm not going to go too crazy out, but I am going to go a little bit. Give us a little bit of room. And like I said, I don't want to go past that slope. I'll smooth it on out in just a minute. Alright, we're going to smooth it out. Now I have it on smooth and the right mouse button over here. And you just press it. And you can press the right mouse button and just keep going back and forth. And depending on where you put these little sliders, it'll go quicker and it'll smooth it on down. Or if you put it up over here, it'll go slower and the shape will be a little different. Some shapes are going to be a little bit more hard looking, like say some of them's going to be like the bottom of a glass, like it's round but it's got a sharp hard edge if it's that type of glass. And then other ones would be more like a orange, like more rounded type shape. So it just depends on which one you pick. I have a video showing some of the different things. I didn't go into great detail on it. I mean, you can basically just pick one and then put it on add and then make the ground go up, and you can see each one of these opacity, hardness, and value. You can see what it does. Value is usually I think to do with the paint. Like if you was painting and you wanted it to be like less that appeared on the ground in a lighter fashion, like a lighter amount, I think that's the value one. I don't think the value does too much with the lifting up and down of the ground. I'd have to look at it. I don't really use it much other than I just put them all up when I want it to go faster, put them all down when I want it to go slower. So now we have this. We need to move. Let me see. We don't have enough area here. What I'm going to do real quick just to visually have a better look, we're going to roll down and put this on something, anything, riverbed, I don't know, something. No, I better not do that. um, what do we have? Cobblestone. Let's just go with that, just for fun. You know how it is. We're gonna take some of it away. Just chill. I'm just getting something there to get some visuals on the ground and what I want to do with it. All right. All right. Just something. All right. So now we can just go get in there and look, see what we're gonna need. See, I want to make sure the level, how far of a parking area we got. Because if you're gonna have a fire truck, you gotta have a little room. Then I don't want it sloping too quickly. That's too quickly. Okay, so we're gonna bring it out a little further. We're gonna try to get this side leveled. I hope I didn't go too far on that side, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Now some of this ground can be reshaped. It doesn't have to stay flat, okay? So that's gonna be reshaped. But we gotta get something going here just to get it something established. Alright. I think I want to square this up back here a little more. There we go. And just keep going across this right here. No, I don't want it a big slope. I want it to be a nice slant, you know, gradual. Try to take all this off right there. Alright. It's not all gonna be perfect yet. Okay, so we have room. Let's go ahead and take this and fix it. We can either do another control B as in boy and re-click it to get it to the ground level, and then we can adjust it with the arrows. See, control B puts it on the flat part, basically. And I'm gonna click off of there. I think I got it jammed up now. Great. Somehow it's something jammed. Okay, I think I fixed it. Sometimes my keyboard or something, I don't know what's going on when that happens. Something jams all up. It's kind of strange. Okay, so I want a little room. Alright, so say we'll fix all this, obviously. Let me go ahead and fix it. Everybody's gonna say, what in the world? Just calm yourself. There. Got a nice little slope. It's okay. We're gonna fix it, don't worry. Get this side nice slope. Alright, so whatever road type situation we fix, we'll either, however we come, I don't know. It'll be the back side, it'll be the front side. This may get flipped all around. I don't know yet. See, because we got options. So there's too much unknowns right now to really fully decide. I got a lot of buildings to place and farms to put in and whatever, whatever. So as you can see, some of this will have to be. We're going to move this over because I'm going to paint some of that grass. Alright, let me get some, excuse me, grass. Control R on the grass after I put it on the paintbrush right there. And now we're just going to paint a little bit right there. We'll go ahead and take some of that out slightly, not much, just a hair, just a hair, just a little bit, just a little there. Alright, so let's just take some of the back out just for a visual to get ourselves straight. Alright, so now let me have a look. So that's pretty flat. That's good. And then we start sloping. That's good. Alright. And that's pretty flat. But we don't have the slope right. Okay, so that's got to be fixed. So let's fix this. Get this up and make a nice slope. I'm just moving a little slower trying to get it to move on down. We still got that side to deal with more, obviously, but you can see it going down. And like I say, depending on what you put those on, is depending on what it does. So watch it go a little faster. You can't tell it much. Didn't change a whole lot, but it does change the speed and the shape of everything you're doing when you change that. Smooth some of this out just a little bit. Alright. Now we're going to put it back on this, put it on grass. We're going to knock off this back side. Just a little bit. We're going to knock off that side. This piece. We're going to grab this cobblestone. Well, we don't necessarily, we're not necessarily going to leave it as cobblestone, so don't think that it'll definitely be that. It may not be. But for now it is. So we got a visual, which I may leave it. This is the old fireplace building. Alright. Now we gotta situate up here. And we're gonna just basically make sure it's on cobblestone. I'm gonna come out a little further. And we'll see. I'm gonna grab the grass and make this grass. Alright, let me get on that side in a second. Alright, let me come down, look. And again, we'll change the shape of this here as we work, as the road appears or is on the other side, or whatever we decide to do. And then this, we might make it so that the fire department is down a hill on this side. So what I'm thinking, I like that idea, and I'll have to look into seeing how I can shape it the way I want, if I can get it there. That's why I'm making this bigger, because I want it to come down a hill. So it's so that the fire trucks is going to be going down a hill over here somewhere instead of on a flat part. So hopefully I'm getting it to the level and way that I'm looking for. Alright, let me just look at it a little bit. Okay, that's good. Alright, so they got their flat area up top. And then they start coming down this hill. And they can head off wherever they gotta go. And we can make it so that we can set it up however it needs to be, wherever we want. We can even have grass in there if we need some grass spots, or however we need it. So, let me click on the paint thing. Let me think. We could say that it goes down a little spot here, but I gotta decide. So some of this may change. I'm just thinking and looking. So don't hold me to anything I necessarily do, because, you know, it could change. what we could do, we could have one on this side too, maybe. I'll have to see. Well, it'll probably change somewhat. I'm just getting the basics. I'm not trying to make it perfect right now. Okay. So I'm gonna just look at it. So if we're driving, we came out and we got a call. See, we head down this road and then we come to some road, right? Say we go all the way down even. And then suddenly say we're at a road down here or something, you know. And then we might have trees planted here, or we may curve it. Like, let me see. We could curve it. Like, we coming down, we can curve it. But we'll have to see. I'm not finalizing anything right now. Some of it I'll have to look at in the game. And I don't know what the road will be. It'll either be this or something else. So that's not final either. So then this would take and make grass. And probably end up putting trees up in the middle here. We ain't worried about perfect right now. I'm just getting basics. Well, another way I'm just teaching some of the others, you can do this and then you don't have to work so hard, you know. It's just different ways you can do it. Really don't matter. I'm not trying to be in particular right now. We could make it like they have to go two different ways, you know. And we'll have to see how wide we need it or we don't need it. And then we can just go from there. And then we'll have trees up in here. So you won't even be able to see that yet. So then they come out and they're like, oh, it's a fire. And then they're heading off into wherever. And we can also adjust the ground. Like if you need it to be fixed to that side to that side or whichever side you need it. I would say we need it to be to this side and then this side's gonna have to come up a little bit up to a certain point and we'll fix it, don't worry. But you get the point, see? And then once it gets to it, we can slope anything else we need to. And we'll fix all the imperfections of whatever we gotta do. Um, it's a pretty steep spot here, so I'm gonna have to fix it a little bit more. So let me take and click here and Control R here, bring it on up some. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it down. Just gotta get it up some to get this shape situated. Alright, so now when I click down a little, not that one, I'm hoping that it'll do what I'm trying to. Alright, get down to here. Alright, turn it. Alright, let's see what we got now. That's a little better. Alright. Then we got a steep hill here. Gotta come down over here a little bit. This side needs to be brought up a little bit. Control R, bring this side back up a little. Straighten it out. Go further so we can, when we slope down, we're not taking off that corner. Alright, slope it a little more here. Right there. Check it out right there. Alright. Now I don't know how steep it's going to be. Like I said, I'll have to go in game. Some of it's a little difficult to tell, but you get the point. Now we get down, and then we'll start turning, and we can deal with that part as we go, depending on where or what we decide to do. Like that. But you get the point. I don't want to keep going and going because I don't want to do all the road stuff. But like on this side, they can be turning off and going that way. It could be the old fire department that, everybody's just surprised is still around. And everybody complains about, but they can't beat it because it's the best one that they've ever had. And the new one don't even compare because they're not as fast as far as doing the job actually accurately. You know how that is. So, but let's put this on the end here and then grab it about there. Bring that up. Smooth it out. Smooth this down. We'll just have a look and see what we end up with. Well, we can't exactly do that because we'll be too close. So we gotta bring it some more. We'll bring it over some more. There we go. Alrighty. Getting there. Knocking all this out. Alright. Now this one will actually turn. We won't make it that sharp. They'll be upset if we did that to a fire truck thing. So we're not going to make it that sharp of a turn. If that makes any sense. Oop, wrong button. Great. Sorry about that. So some of it's going to have to be here. Like that. That looks better. Let's do this. Take that away. Take one more spot right there away. Maybe a little more. Like that. Get a little more here. Alright. That's pretty good. Let's see what we got here. That ain't bad. Alright, I gotta bring it to that level. Basically around a little bit more to give us a little room here. We'll slope it in a second. We gotta knock this side down. Okay, let's take and bring it to that level. Bring that down. We're gonna have to take it further back. There we go. Let's see what we got. We'll have to fix some of it, don't worry. Yeah, we gotta pull that up a little. Either that or smooth it, either one. We'll see which one we end up being able to do. Because what happens is you go too low with it. You gotta grab some on this side and try to fix that. Then you get into a mess. See what I'm saying? See, sometimes you have to be careful when you grab that far. See, I'm trying to get this down to the proper level so that it makes sense when you come around the corner. There we go. But I'm not gonna, like I say, keep going and going and going, because this isn't gonna be, it's gonna come out into some road, wherever that's gonna be here. So I'm not gonna keep drawing it. And that one will have a back street to that one, and then we'll have trees and whatever. And then we're gonna bring over that little water tower. Now we'll obviously might make one in, I might make one in Blender. That one says Elm Creek, but uh, you can, there's things you can do, but I may make my own, or I may do some changes. I don't know yet. That'll be way down the road, so I'm not worried about it right now. I think that's good enough on the distance. We may pull this more this way. And I think we'll pull this just a teeny bit that way. And I think that's it for this one on that part. Let's go ahead and get over here and grab this guy. Make sure you get the whole thing. Back off and look and make sure nothing else is highlighted. Now it looks like we got something highlighted over there. Bet that's not anything. It's probably something that's been there. It looks like it's in the sky. Some dot. We hope. I think it's on the main farm. It's a camera. Yeah. That's just a camera. Oh well. Truck back over this way. And we'll just hit Control B as in boy after we pick where we're going to put it. I guess we're going to put it on the back corner for now. Let's see. It's pretty big. For now we'll stick it here. And big old thing. Let's see what it looks like. It's still sitting. Let me see. Yep, they got more room, but you don't want to go too high. But that's good for now. We can turn it around that way. Doesn't really matter. It does have that on it, like I said, but we can change it or whatever we're going to end up doing with it. Alright. Let's click off of there. Click in the sky. It's really big though. I think it looks okay. And we may put it in another location on the place. I don't know yet. But anyway, we're not going to just keep going. I think that I don't want to make the video too long. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it episode here. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.